Hi, today is May 10th, and we're in New Jersey, and we're just going to give you a little bit of update on what we think is important news. Uh, we've been working hard here at Newsweed, and we're still not perfect, but I think we can give you our version of a rundown. They're still talking about the April payroll report of 266,000 jobs created, which is about a million jobs short of what they really wanted. And there's been a lot of arguments today. Even Scaramucci, one of the financial people, said that, well, that's really not the real number because people really want to work. They really feel more interested in working, but the jobs aren't really there. He also said that a lot of people are, making TikTok videos and that's their job, but it's not being reported. Uh, we disagree. We try to go to restaurants and there's no help. People can't find anybody to work because everybody's making $700 a week, which is more than you can make. So we hope that Washington gets a little bit more brilliant than they are now because it's really causing a lot of problems. Uh, in Jerusalem, big trouble. Seems like the Palestinians shot off 3 rockets at Israel, and then, Israel, they just responded and bombed them. So a lot of injured and dead Palestinians, unfortunately. What are they fighting about? Well, it seems like the Israelis are uh, making the Palestinians move out of Jerusalem, evicting them, and the Palestinians, go figure, are not happy about it. You figure after all these thousands of years, they could finally get along. Jerusalem's such an important place. Hey guys, would you do us a favor? Please try to get along. Thank you very much. Uh, in other news, here in America, Mark Zuckerberg wants to create a preteen Instagram. No, he hasn't messed up the families enough, the husbands and wives. Now he really wants to take on the little kids and mess with their heads with Instagram. Hey, Mark, put it down. You have enough money. Now just let the kids be kids. Europe COVID-19 lockdowns seem to be easing. That's good news. Uh, but here's some other trouble. Venezuela, using child labor. It seems like there's so many problems down in Venezuela that kids are having to do the farm work. One kid was asked how he feels about work in the field, and he says, too heavy, not too good. 10-year-old child. Elsewhere in Venezuela, it seems like the Sinaloa Mexican drug cartel are kicking some butts with the Venezuelan soldiers. They are actually uh, I guess moving their drugs through there, and the Sinaloa drug cartel is pretty tough people. Uh, Many Venezuelans are fleeing to Colombia, but Colombia is saying, wait a second, there's COVID. We don't want you coming in. Thus far, thousands upon thousands of people have gone from Venezuela to Colombia, and Colombia has its hands full. Colombia is now closing the border. Uh, in Colorado, there was an unhappy boyfriend. He wasn't invited to the birthday party, and unfortunately, he walked in and killed everybody. And then he killed himself. This is terrible. Is this gun violence or just one crazy boyfriend? I would say crazy boyfriend. Uh, I guess people log on to Newsweek because they want the marijuana news, and here it is. This is what we have today. Last week we had Afria and Tilray consolidating and joining forces, now under the symbol TLRY, and they're a pretty big company. But now we have an even bigger merger that's happening in the cannabis industry, and it's 2.1 billion. Trulieve and Harvest Health are combining together, whereas there's going to be a stock trade. That's one big puff of smoke. It's a lot of money. So apparently, Newsweed might be doing pretty well since we're focused on marijuana and what happens, as well as telling the truth. Sorry for the humor today. We are just really trying to get things together. Dan and I have been busy trying to figure things out. We had some work to do on the site. Apparently, some of our journalists couldn't log in. But Dan, is that fixed?
We're getting there.
Okay, so we got that straightened out. We've been doing a lot of videos. I've been talking about some investments that are out there, and I'll be doing more research on stocks. we're working our way through. We think we're giving you some pretty good information. We had some discussion about short selling today on one of our videos, and we also had an opinion on what they can do for the problem with COVID. Jocelyn, back in, we call her the Wizard of Oz. Is she complaining again today, Dan?
I don't know.
Well, anyway, she's supposed to be fixing some things. We'll be back to you tomorrow with some better news, some bigger news, or just the plain old news. My name is Mark Nejma. I'm here with Dan. Every day we're going to do this, and we're going to make it better and better. Thank you so much for watching. We hope your investments work out, and we hope that you enjoy life. Thanks so much.